In a fast-paced world of technology, there's a mysterious trend emerging that's captivating minds everywhere. We've heard about the clashes in entertainment, but what if there's another area with sky-high stakes and jaw-dropping rewards? Get ready for a journey into a world where AI is changing not just how we live, but also how we work and earn. Have you ever wondered about the unbelievable paychecks top AI experts are getting? Join us as we uncover secrets, debunk myths, and reveal the dance between human brilliance and AI magic. It's no secret that the demand for AI talent is soaring, and with it, the compensation packages are reaching unprecedented heights. Take a seat and let's unpack this intriguing trend. We've all heard about the ongoing tussle in the entertainment industry, but that's not the only place where big bucks are being thrown around. Netflix, the streaming giant that's revolutionizing our binge-watching habits, has recently raised eyebrows by dangling some mouth-watering salary figures. Now, we're not talking about your run-of-the-mill figures here. We're talking up to a staggering $900,000 per year. Yes, you've heard that right. Imagine scoring a data scientist position in the heart of Los Angeles, focusing on the dynamic world of advertising. The pay scale for this role stretches from a mind-blowing $390,000 to a jaw-dropping $900,000 annually. Now, that's a range that could have you pinching yourself just to make sure you're not dreaming. So, what exactly does data scientist role entail? Well, according to Netflix, it's all about crunching numbers, developing cutting-edge analytical tools, and crafting predictive models using the magic of machine learning. All this with a single aim: to bring more smiles and choices to their ever-growing member base. That's quite the mission statement. Now, Netflix got quite the philosophy when it comes to compensation. It's not just about the basic salary. They take a holistic approach, considering the total compensation package. You see, Netflix isn't your typical 9 to 5. It's a whole culture. It's an environment that sets it apart. And hey, Netflix isn't flying solo in this one. There's a trend in town, and it's not just limited to them. Other players in the game are stepping up too. Take for instance, the ever-popular dating app, Hinge. They are on the hunt for a vice president of AI who got that passion oozing out. Why, you ask? Well, they're on a mission to become an AI-first company. Now, I know you're curious about the numbers, so here's the scoop. According to a recent report in the Wall Street Journal, the Match Group, the folks behind Hinge, are shelling out quite the sum. We're talking about a base salary that ranges from $332,000 to a whopping $398,000 per year. Yep, you heard that right. But hold on, this isn't just about the big bucks. It's also about the skills and qualifications that come with a package. Often, these positions require individuals with specialized degrees and wealth of experience in the field. It's a competitive arena out there, and companies are willing to invest to get the best of the best. And it doesn't end right there. Over in Los Gatos, California, there's a treasure trove of machine learning related position that could have your bank account feeling healthier than ever. The salary spectrum for these roles stretches from a cool $100,000 all the way up to a jaw-dropping $700,000, or if you prefer your figures in a slightly different flavor, how about a tempting $449,000 to $842,000? Now, if you ever wondered about the salary range of these high-profile positions, you're in for a treat. Amazon senior managers in applied science and generative AI earn quite an impressive income. The base pay varies depending on where you're located. In the lower-end geographic markets, their starting salary kicks off at around $175,000 per year. But hold onto your hats, because in the top-tier geographic markets, that number can soar up to a whopping $340,000 annually. But wait, there's more to it than just location. Amazon takes a comprehensive approach to determining pay. They factor in aspects like the job's location and your own expertise, skills, and experience. They want to ensure that your compensation matches your contributions and the responsibilities you'll be taking on. Amazon doesn't just stop at salary either. It's a total compensation company. What does that mean? Well, it means that depending on the role you're offered, there's more on the table than just the base pay. Equity is a share in the company, might be part of the deal. That's like owning a piece of the Amazon pie. And don't forget about sign-on bonuses, those sweet incentives to kickstart your journey with the company. They're also known to include other forms of compensations as part of a well-rounded package. That's not all. Amazon goes above and beyond by offering a range of benefits. We're talking about top-notch medical coverage, financial perks, and other goodies that truly round out the deal. Moving on. Ever wondered what it takes to be part of Walmart's cutting-edge conversation AI platform team? Well, if you're eyeing a role as a senior manager of software engineering stationed in Sunnyvale, California, then get ready for an annual salary that could range anywhere from $168,000 to $252,000. Now, that's a figure to reckon with. But here's the deal. The demand for AI specialists is booming, and the supply, well, let's just say it's not quite keeping up with the excitement that's rippling through the industry. According to Journal, some companies are stepping up to the plate by committing to training their existing workforce for AI projects. It's a proactive move that's not only addressing the scarcity of skilled AI professionals, but also nurturing talent from within. Now, hold on to your hats for this one. Rumors have it that certain companies are contemplating the acquisition of smaller AI firms that come with a ready-made bundle of talent. Imagine snapping up a company not just for its tech, but for the brilliant minds behind it. That's some strategic think right there. And speaking of the minds behind the AI magic, Bill McDermott, the mastermind behind ServiceNow, has something intriguing to say. He notes that AI talent isn't just hard to come by, it's pricey too, and not to mention pretty choosy. According to him, the creme de la creme of AI enthusiasts wants to land in places where their pockets can flourish and their creative juices can flow freely. It's a twofold desire for financial prosperity and an inspiring work environment. In a bold move, ServiceNow swapped in and acquired Element AI back in the year 2020. And guess what? They've recently added G2 Key to their repertoire. It's all part of the grand AI chess game where companies are making strategic moves to secure the best talents and technologies from their future endeavors. So you might be wondering, how does AI influence the labor market? Well, it's all about the quality of AI itself. Let's consider the early AI-driven tasks and major players like Netflix and Nvidia. These tasks might not be a game changer for everyone, but they do hold promise for a fortunate few. Speaking of promise, the minds over at Arthur AI embarked on an eye-opening experiment to gauge the prowess of generative AI. They put this technology to the test by throwing a barrage of questions at it, from straightforward math problems to quizzing about US presidents and even delving into the political leaders of Morocco. What's intriguing though is that in some cases, these AI bots are actually started imagining things. Yes, you've heard that right. It's like they're going through a virtual hallucination. You see, there were instances where generative AI, although impressively smart, ended up disseminating incorrect information. It's like that moment when your GPS takes you to a completely different place than your intended destination. Now let's talk about specifics. The performance ranking were quite telling. When it comes to knowing US presidents, GPT-4 didn't quite shine. It stumbled a bit. However, it aced the math challenges, proving its mettle in numbers. On the flip side, Anthropic's Claude 2 was the star student when it came to US presidents, outperforming the others. But hey, let's not forget Meta's Llama 2. It's a work in progress. Researchers notice more instances of these AI-generated hallucinations with Llama 2's big language model compared to its counterpart GPT and Claude 2. In the grand showdown between humans and machine, the verdict isn't crystal clear just yet. Generative AI, while impressive, still has its quirks and limitations. It's like watching a suspenseful match where the machines exhibit prowess in some areas but falter in others. This struggle, This dynamic interaction has something put a cap on the speed of the seismic changes we anticipated. Isn't it fascinating how the battle between humans and machine keeps us on the edge of our seats? Generative AI is like a skilled contender showcasing its strengths in some aspects while stumbling in others. It's like a thrilling game where the machines surprise us and stumble, making the pace of big changes a bit uncertain. But the tussle between humans and machine is far from settled. The AI journey is still unfolding, and who knows what's next. Now, it's your turn. How do you envision AI reshaping our world? Are we in for a revolution, or are there bumps in the roads we should be wary of? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the discussion alive. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our exciting updates. Until next time.